You think your dog sleeps with you because he loves you. But 15,000 years ago, when the world was dark, cold, and full of things that would kill you in the night, ancient humans made a decision that changed the course of human history. They let a wolf into their sleeping space. Not a pet, not a trained animal, a wolf. And that decision, that single terrifying act of trust, is why you're alive today. By the end of this video, you're going to understand something that most people never think about. Your dog sleeping beside you isn't just cute. It isn't just comfort. It is one of the oldest survival strategies in human history. And once you see it, once you understand what was actually happening on those cold prehistoric nights, you will never look at the dog at the foot of your bed the same way again. We've always been told that humans domesticated dogs, that we chose them, that we brought them in, that we were in control. But a landmark study published in Nature in March 2026 changed that story completely. Researchers analyzed ancient DNA from animal remains at archaeological sites in the UK and Turkey, dating to the late Upper Paleolithic period, long before the advent of farming. They found that bones recovered from Gough's Cave in England belonged to early dogs, pushing back confirmed evidence of domesticated dogs by more than 5,000 years. 5,000 years earlier than we thought. Which means dogs were beside humans when the world was at its most dangerous. When every night was a gamble. When sleeping meant vulnerability. And they were already there. Here's what nobody tells you about ancient human sleep. Ancient humans slept lightly. Easily disrupted. Predator threats created vigilance demands light. Easily disrupted sleep was likely adaptive when the threat of a leopard was real. Think about that for a second. Every night, for thousands of years, ancient humans closed their eyes knowing that something in the dark could kill them before they woke up. You can't fully relax when you're afraid of dying. And you can't survive long without sleep. This was the problem that haunted our ancestors. Until they found the solution. Picture a small group. Ice Age Europe, 15,000 years ago. The fire is dying. The night is cold. The darkness outside the cave is absolute. And at the edge of the group, not quite inside, not quite outside a dog, ears up, nose working, watching the darkness so they don't have to. One of the humans falls asleep. Then another. Then another. Because the dog is awake. Because the dog will hear what they can't. Smell what they can't, react before they even know there's something to react to. For the first time in their lives, they can sleep deeply, fully, without one eye open. This wasn't just warmth. This wasn't just companionship. This was a biological revolution in how humans rested. Archaeologists have discovered dogs buried beside humans in graves as old as 14,000 years. Dogs appear in ancient artwork from every continent and hold places in the mythology, religion, and folklore of cultures around the world. Across recorded history, they have hunted beside us, guarded homes, carried loads, managed livestock, and provided companionship. But here's what the science says about sleep specifically. A 2020 study published in the journal Animals Using Actigraphy Devices to Measure Actual Sleep Quality found that women who slept with dogs in their beds reported stronger feelings of security and comfort than those who slept alone. The presence of dogs might influence the quality of human sleep. Humans commonly share their beds with companion animals, security and comfort. The same things ancient humans needed on those dark prehistoric nights. 15,000 years later, the biology hasn't changed. And here's the part that should genuinely shock you. Genomic analysis of ancient dogs and humans across Eurasia demonstrates that major human migrations and cultural changes over the past 11,000 years were closely accompanied by the movement of distinct dog populations. When humans moved, dogs moved with them. Not just some dogs, not just useful dogs, they're specific dogs. Across mountain ranges, across continents, across 11,000 years of human history. When researchers studied the genetics, They found that humans didn't just adopt whatever local dogs were available when they arrived somewhere new. They kept their own. They carried them. Think about what that means. These people were carrying almost nothing. Every object had to earn its place on that journey. Tools, weapons, food, and their dogs. Not because dogs were useful, though they were. Because they couldn't sleep without them. Now here's where this gets personal. Because right now in your home something ancient is happening. When your dog presses against you at night, his body temperature raises yours by a measurable amount. His breathing slows yours. His heartbeat, steady and calm, signals safety to a part of your nervous system that still thinks the dark might be dangerous. Researchers found that sleeping near a dog lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for rest and recovery. Your dog isn't just sleeping beside you. He is, biologically, doing what dogs have done for 15,000 years, making it safe enough for you to let go. But here's the thing most people never consider. What happens when that's gone? Studies on grief after pet loss show that one of the most reported symptoms, one that surprises people, is sleep disruption. Not just sadness, not just missing them, the inability to sleep the way they used to. Because the nervous system, trained over years to feel safe with that presence, suddenly doesn't have its signal anymore. That's not weakness. That's 15,000 years of biology doing exactly what it was designed to do. You've felt it. The nights he sleeps somewhere else, maybe you kept him out. Maybe he just chose the couch and something feels slightly off. Not dramatic, not obvious, just not quite right. You probably told yourself it was nothing, but it wasn't nothing. It was your nervous system, the same one that kept your ancestors alive in the dark, noticing that the signal was gone. The signal that said, you can sleep now. Someone is watching. For 15,000 years, humans and dogs have been changing each other. We made them more domestic, more trusting, more bonded to human faces and human emotion. And they made us something we rarely talk about. Better sleepers, safer sleepers, people who could actually rest in a world that gave very few reasons to. The dog at the foot of your bed tonight is not a luxury. He is the continuation of something ancient, a deal made in the dark, 15,000 years ago, between two species that needed each other to survive. He watches so you can rest. He has always watched so you can rest. Tell me in the comments, does your dog sleep with you? And when he doesn't, do you notice? I think you know the answer already. Subscribe because every week I explain what your dog is trying to tell you.